copy this to my local environment. Basically, there are three sections of this code. First is obvious the main function, and then base. Whenever we handling with the virtual function, there would be always a base class. Third is something derived. This derived class is kind of like override extension of the base. So this is basically the three parts: the main function, base, and derived. And now here, you know what is this stuff? Is basically to use the pointer. The second thing very important is the pointer, because we need to use the pointer to create an instance to handling with the virtual function. So for example, here we make base pointer bptr to create an instance of base. And similarly, we also made another instance of derived. And then we use this one to link them together. Pointer equals to $d. Right. So next here, base pointer point to print. So we are going to find what is going to get printed. First of all, it will obvious goes to the base, because base is the mother and the derived is the child. It will reach to the base, and then what happens is that inside the class of base, it sees that there is a print dot or function, but because there is virtual right in here, that means it's something extended or override. So it will not goes to this print base, but it will double check for extension, which is derived class in this case. So now it goes to derived, and then is there any print? Yeah, there is a print. So then the print derived class, this should be the output of this piece of code here. So next, it will point to this show function. Then similarly, it will also goes to the base, and then to check whether there is show. Oh yeah, there is show, but you know, in this case, because there is no virtual declared in this method, so it won't goes to this case. That's why it will directly and to return it as the output over here. Okay, so let's have a try. This is the same code over here. Let's run it. Yeah, you can see, according to our discussion, this print derived class in first line and then show base class in the second line, right? But what if we also write a virtual here? Let's see what is going on. So in this case, do you know what is going to happen? Then it will trigger out this method, right? And then it will also print show derived class, right? So let's have a run and check. Yeah, see, print derived class, show derived class. Okay, and last, let's remove virtual. So just play with the code, it's fun. And so then in this case, what is going to happen? It will print a base class and show base class. It will never goes to the extension, right? So very simple. All right, at the end, let's just review what is the definition of that. So because after we take the example, then we read the definition, we will have a far way significantly better understanding of what is going on. So a virtual function is a member function which is declared within a base class and is redefined, overridden by a derived class. When you refer to a derived class object using a pointer or a reference to the base class, you can call a virtual function for that object and execute the derived class version of the function. So pointer, derived class, member of the function. That's the stuff. Okay, so thanks so much for following my video, and see you in my next video.